Okay, for all of you Miata files out there who have tried to bypass the Bose amp and do all of these weird wiring things, there's a lot of misinformation out on the web. First of all, the location of the Bose amplifier is underneath the heater controls. It's in there. And you can't get it out. Don't even try to get it out. But there is a connector on the Bose amp. If you disconnect this connector right here, if you can see it, this connector in the middle of the screen, it is down inside here, and you can reach it underneath. So what you want to do is just stick a long screwdriver in here. That's the connector for the Bose amp right here. You can reach it like this. You can wiggle it. All right, so what we're gonna do, you need a little test jig, so I made one. If you can't make something like this up, you shouldn't be screwing around with this kind of a installation. So basically all I did is take a battery and connect the positive to the positive and the negative to the negative. Now what this will do is this will allow you to go into the connector and identify which leads go to the speakers, so you don't have to start rewiring the whole car. Now what you're going to see is there are a couple of wire bundles in here. Okay, they're the same color inside the door. But in here, there's one that's like, they're both yellow. One's with a black trace and one of them's a orange trace. That's the left door, and the green one and yellow one are the driver's side door. Green, yellow. So green, yellow is the driver's side door, and orange, yellow is the passenger door. So you want to make sure you got them in phase. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to put them in phase, or else you won't get any bass response out of them. Okay, so here's what we'll do. Sorry that the video is so shaky, but I don't have any helpers here today. Okay, what you're gonna do is take your battery and you're gonna connect it like this. So hang on 1 second. For the purposes of figuring out which way those speakers are phased, you want the speaker to pop out. So in this case, for the driver's or passenger side door, the green wire is negative and the yellow wire is positive. And if you touch it like this, you'll hear the speaker. See the speaker pop out? That tells me without a doubt those are the speaker wires for that door. So what you can do is you can mark them if you want. I'll put a little label on them so you can tell what they are, but basically that's what all you have to do. Chances are you made up the harness that plugs back into the factory harness from your head unit. This is an Alpine CDE 143 BT, but they're pretty much all the same. And you followed it and you're not getting any sound because it's going through the Bose amp, and the Bose amp is a piece of crap. The Bose speakers are a piece of crap, and thanks to Mazda they put the Bose amp where you can't get at it. So basically what we're going to do is, if you hook it up like this, the way that it shows in the book, it isn't going to work with the Bose system. So you're going to keep this like this, and we're going to cut off. We're going to cut it off so we're not going to use the factory harness because there's no way to get to it. So there you go. Now we've officially bypassed the Bose amp, and this goes back to the factory connector, and this plugs into the head unit. That's the head unit. And there's the factory connector right there. So this is what you end up with. These are the connections to turn the unit on. Those are your speaker connections right here with the posi locks. And I've also gone and used this main ground wire and put another posi lock on that. So without further ado, smoke test. What do we got? Okay, good. Not bad. And that solves the mystery of what to do with the goddamn Bose amp. Any questions, direct them to me, lcohen@SiriusAuto.com. I'll be happy to answer them, but this hopefully will be enough to get you going. All right? That's it. When you're done, this is what you should have. It's something nice and neat. Make sure nothing's rattling around in there. There's your new connector to the Alpine unit, and everything else is buttoned up in here. Make sure nothing rattles around, because once you put the head unit in, if there's something rattling in there, you'll never get your hand up in there to do it. So make sure everything's in there nice and tight like that. And then make sure you pull out your antenna connector too, so you can plug that in. And that's it, boys and girls. Next step.